Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. Today's part 2 of our video with changing the clutch in our 2006 Montana tractor. What we're going to talk about today is the parts. I was able to get all the parts and pieces to repair this clutch of this tractor. First of all, let's look at the original clutch that came out of it. This thing got so hot, it actually, some of the fibers and steels were welded. You see these things are tapered and warped and they're bluing. You should have a fiber of steel, a fiber of steel, sort of like an automatic transmission, really similar. This is the old clutch. It's warped, it's trash. So talking to LS wanted $890 for a whole new clutch assembly. I looked around on eBay and I found a brand new one that a guy had, never used, so I got it for $400. So I save a lot of money like that by shopping. And all I got is new bearings, quality C4 bearings to replace all the bearings that were in the clutch housing. They're a little rough. These got hot too, so new bearings. O-rings, nuts and bolts, miscellaneous nuts and bolts. I did have to get a new tack cable. Found a tack cable to fit it, and the throttle cable for the pull on the dash and the foot cable I had to replace because of my fault. I ruined the original ones right here. If you see, they got stretched and they got in a bind, and the reason they did that is because I just didn't know when I was lifting the cab up. Over here on the tractor, right here on this piece, there's a groove there and there, and that's where those cables go out. Well, when I was raising the cab up, I forgot to take them out and it pulled them. So that was an extra $70 that it cost me to replace those two cables with, which are important, but that's just not known. So if you look, the PTO, this is the step out shaft, goes out the back. You hook your implements to. All the gears look good, the face of the gears look good, there's nothing broken, missing. All these bearings look nice. The all the shafts, you know, they're all going there. All the bearings look good here. All the couplers for the PTO shafts go up. All the couplers look good. The two mechanical seals that go right on here, these guys right here, if you see them, they slip over and they go here and here. And you want to replace those. These are updated parts. These older ones have a connection, looks like a groove where they connect like that. Okay, and these break off and they end up getting contaminants in the oil. The new style, which I have in the bag over there, they're flush fit. They don't have the connectors, so they don't break off no more. Order all new snap rings. You always want to do that, especially when you got the tractor apart. The cross pin piece, you got all new O-rings for it. And that's just the guy that goes into the tractor, and he goes on here. And your hydraulic fluid comes through your TV valve, which is this guy that mounts on the side of the tractor. And he sends fluid, hydraulic fluid. You got a sequencer valve, and this is your solenoid valve that turns your PTO on. Anyway, he comes through here. It sends fluid through this cross piece, and this guy sends fluid into the center of this shaft here. There's a hole drilled, and then the fluid comes out of this hole right here, which inside the PTO, it will go down more, but inside here, it allows the pressure, the hydraulic pressure, to push on the apply plate here, and that will squeeze the clutches together, which makes the PTO come on and turns it. So that's how all that works. I'll show you in more detail when we put it together, but just shop around, guys. I know LS has a lot of these parts, and believe it or not, a lot of these parts you can get the New Holland or Case New Holland. This will fit a Case tractor. This will fit the New Holland Boomer series. These PTO shafts, Case New Holland. A lot of this is made by Case New Holland. Well, actually it's made in Korea, but they just, you know, it will fit Case, it will fit New Holland. Like these brass oil washers that you put on the plugs that go into the bottom of the transmission. New Holland or LS one is $5 a piece for these things. I got the dimensions of them, and Amazon I got 20 of them for like $9, and they're brass. So you can do some research and save yourself a lot of money on these jobs here. So the creeper gear assembly right here all looks good. Couplers, the bearings all look good. So anyway, all this is going to go back together. We got it all cleaned up, and so we'll be putting the tractor back together pretty soon. I've got all the parts. I just need to get some time in here and get in and do it, and we'll get it knocked out for our next video. So stand by, and we'll try to do a little better showing you when we put it back together piece by piece and how it goes together. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe.